Hey guys, welcome back. Macy here, the Bright Side Girl, and today I am doing my July book haul. It is actually only like the 14th of July, but I have so many books, like so many that I keep joking that my husband, Jeff, is gonna leave me because we have like almost nowhere to put these books. But I keep finding amazing deals. You can see my other book haul videos for an explanation as to why I have so many books in this book haul. But just so you guys know, I have libraries near me that I've used bookstores, and almost all of the books that they sell are between $1 and $4, and so majority of the time, I'd say like 80% of these books I got for $1. I did get like 10 of them for like $3, which is such a steal. They're all hardback, they're in great shape, and a lot of them are books that I've really been wanting. A few of them are books I've just kind of been interested in. I have probably, I haven't counted them, but I bet I have like over 30 books right here. Like, my arm is rested on this pile of books. That's how many I have. So I'm going to try and bust this out, and I'm going to really hope for July that I don't buy any more books, and then I'm going to hope I'm also going to be donating some books that I've read and that I haven't liked, and whenever I have 10 of those, I'll do an unhaul for you guys. So I'm going to bust through this really quickly, and let's get started. I'm going to start out with some books that are the least exciting, ones that I was kind of more iffy about, ones that I probably wouldn't have bought if I'd known that all these other books were waiting for me at this magical store that I found that I'll tell you about in a second. But we are going to get going. Okay, I removed their, let me do an explanation again. Okay, I have this Mrs. Deer King hanger, which is my new married name that someone like hand did for me for my wedding dress, and I usually have it like hanging up back here, but I took it down because it kind of looked weird behind my head. Okay, enough of that. Now time for the book haul. Okay, first up I have Tell Me Something Real. I'll be honest, I don't really know much about this book. I feel like it might be kind of depressing. It might not be my cup of tea. I feel like people like this one. This is by Kala Devlin, maybe? It's really pretty. It has like a textured cover. I briefly remember people talking about this, and it just has such a pretty cover that I thought I'd grab it. Okay, this one you guys are going to crack up about because I was at this crazy book sale at my library, and everybody was just, it was in the tight space, and it wasn't a very well planned book sale, and the books really weren't even technically on sale. They just were put more of them out, and so I kind of grabbed a couple things in a hurry and just wanted to get out of there. I grabbed this book, because the cover is really cool, and in my speed reading of the books, I thought that this said Elizabeth Gilbert, who is the author of Eat, Pray, Love, but really it's Elizabeth Berg, and this is an adult book called The Last Time I Saw You. I would not have bought this if I thought that it wasn't Elizabeth Gilbert, so I might be donating this back. I'm not sure. I only paid like 50 cents for it. This is going to go in like my maybe pile. It does have a really pretty cover, but I might not be interested. Okay, next up I bought The Lighthouse Land, another total cover buy. Again, this was like 25 cents, but this one also does have a cool story. It's about, I think, a young boy and his mom in a magical lighthouse area. I don't know, I really like lighthouses, and I really liked this cover, and I liked that it was kind of mysterious, so I'm gonna give this one a shot. Okay, next up I got, and you can still see my little dollar sticker on here, The Princess Present. This goes in the Princess Diaries set. I have almost a complete set of all the Princess Diaries books, and I'm gonna try and marathon those and read them, and this one goes with it, so I thought I would get it. Then I found, and this one's kind of funny too, The Tale of Despero by Kate DiCamillo. This is one of my all-time favorite children's books. It is just so beautiful, about a little mouse who falls in love with a princess and uses a needle as a sword, and he doesn't want to be a mouse, he wants to be a knight, and it's just so great. It won the Newbery Award. The movie's really cute. The reason that you guys are going to laugh is because I'm pretty sure my dad has a box of my books sitting in a trailer in Arizona ready to be moved here to California because my parents just moved here recently. He has a box of some of my books, and I don't know what he has, but I'm pretty sure this one is in it. But if it is, I will just give this copy to my sister because it's in such good shape, and I love this story. Okay, next up I got The Dog Master. This one I actually got for free for donating some books to our dollar book fair here in Southern California. This is by Bruce Cameron. This is an adult book, and this is a novel of the first dog. This is a fiction book told about like man's interaction with dogs and how dogs became man's best friend. But this is by the author Bruce Cameron wrote A Dog's Purpose, which is that new hit movie that's out, and my husband and I do dog training on the side, so I thought that both of us would probably like to give this a read. Okay, now we get into some really good stuff. All right, I got this one. I got so long ago. It's been like 3 weeks. This is The School of Good and Evil by Saman Shinani. I don't know how to pronounce these names, so don't yell at me. This is The Last Ever After. This is book 3. I've heard this is a middle grade series about magic where heroes and villains go to the same school and they learn how to be heroes and villains, and it sounds awesome, and I've been really wanting to read it, so I started collecting them. Okay, I did not pay $6 for this. I paid 50 cents for this, or 25 cents or something. This is The Gates by Johnny Connolly. Look at this scary cool cover. I think that this one might be a middle grade book. I feel like I've heard people talking about this one as well. The author's written some other things that are kind of famous. It just looks really cool, and it might be like a Halloween read, but I guess I should read the synopsis on it because I don't know what it's about. This one I got for 25 cents again. This is called The Extincts, and I know nothing about it, but I'm guessing from this cover that these kids have to take care of extinct and mythical animals, I guess. That's what it looks like. It looks really cute, and I got this in a buy 4 for $1 book sale, and I'm kind of excited to read this one. Okay, again, I got this one for free for donating some books to the Dollar Book Fair. This is Spiritbound, a Vampire Academy novel. I think this is book number like 4. I want to read this series, so I thought I'd start collecting them because I've heard that they're really good. And again, I get the books so cheap or for free that I can collect them in advance even if I'm not quite sure if I'm going to like it. Then I got the Book of Speculation. This one has a nice soft cover. This is an adult book. This popped up on my Instagram. This popped up on my Pinterest, and it has such a cool cover, and it's about a librarian and mysterious books, and I think that sounds really great, and I can't wait to give it a try. This is by Erica Swiller, something like that, but it looks really cool. Okay, this is my only nonfiction book. I actually used to read a lot of nonfiction, and I need to get back into that too. I'm really into like positive motivation and spiritual stuff and a bunch of different things. So I got this one because again, it was in a 4 for $1 sale. And this is Wake Up to a Happier Life, and it has this cute little puppy with a shoe on the cover. It says finding joy in the work you do every day, and it's really short, and I thought this would be a nice little like nonfiction read, so we'll see how I like it. Alright, you guys, then I found this amazing Goodwill. My dad really likes Goodwills and thrifting and all that kind of stuff, and they just moved about an hour from me in Southern California, and he found this amazing Goodwill that has like, it's just massive. They like stock the shelves, and within like 2 hours like everything's gone because they get such good stuff and they pack it so often, and there's not that many Goodwills like around here in Southern California. So I asked him to take me because I had a feeling they'd have a good book section, and oh my god, within like 30 seconds I had like books piled up to here, and like literally 30 seconds, and he was like, do you need a cart? And I had so many books, I couldn't believe it. Most of the books were more expensive than I typically get. They were between $2 and $3, which is still like really cheap for a hardback in nice condition. But they were like books that I really have been wanting, or I already have read and I don't have, and I really love them, like really good quality. Like my mom, when I came home, was like, I can't believe you bought so many books. And then she looked at the stack I got and she was like, oh no, you needed these. So we're gonna start off, they're kind of mixed and matched in here, so I'm gonna try and show you guys the ones that I got there. But I found Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. When I started reading Harry Potter, I got the first 4 books from the library because they were already out, and then I started buying them on book 5, 6, and 7. So I did not have books 1 through 3 for a while, and I just found book 3 recently, and now I have book 4, and I'm almost complete, and it's in amazing shape, and I'm so excited. Okay, then I found these at the library. I got the Warlock by Michael Scott, The Necromancer, and The Sorceress. These are, I think, books 3, 4, and 5 in the Secrets of the Immortal Nicholas Flamel. I listened to the first one of these on audiobook, and I really loved it. Nicholas Flamel was a real person. He was an alchemist, but this is just kind of a twist on his life, making it like more magical, and I think there's a little time travel, I'm not sure, but these have some of the most beautiful covers. They're really shiny and there's all kinds of like, I know it's not Egyptian, but there's all kinds of like really cool looking Egyptian things on there. So I'm excited to like get back into these. Okay, then at an amazing store, I found A Torch Against the Night by Sabaa Tahir. I think I'm saying that right. This is the second book in Ember in the Ashes, which I found in Ember in the Ashes a couple months ago in a book haul. And I'm really excited to read it, but I want to wait until fall or winter because it seems kind of more like a fall winter book. And now I have book 2 and I'm all set. Then I found Dragon Rider by Cornelia Funk, who is amazing. She wrote Inkheart and Ink Death and Ink Spell. It's one of my favorite middle grade series books. And this is Dragon Rider, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to like anything by her. And this one's so cool. This is the actual cover. There's no like cover for it, or at least it didn't come with one. And then in the middle of this book is a awesome map. Like, it's a cool map, and it's actually in good shape for being a used book. And it has beautiful, like, oops, something fell. It has like beautiful illustrations, and I can't wait to check this one out. I'm going to try and read a Cornelia Funk book to catch up like once a month if I can help it. You guys, my dog is like snoring and chasing a rabbit in his sleep. Do you hear this? He's so tired. I took him on a long walk. Okay. All right. So then, speaking of, I found Ink Spell by Cornelia Funk. This is the second book in, I think it's the Inkheart trilogy. I'm not sure what the name of the trilogy is. This book that is not in print anymore, so it's actually really hard to find. This is the only book I got that was not like, I don't know if you can see it or not. It's not like the best quality. There's a little bit of mess ups with it, but that's okay because if I so desire, I can just take the cover off and it looks exact same underneath, which is what I love about these books too. And these are just some of my favorite books, like classic, like almost as good as Harry Potter. So good. The movie's even cute, even though they splice things together. Yay, I'm gonna reread these soon. Speaking of Harry Potter, I found book 2, so now I only need book 1, The Sorcerer's Stone, but I found book 2 by J.K. Rowling. Yay, so excited. Then I found Secrets in the Snow. This is by Michaela McCool. This one looked really cool. Look at that. This one is about a twist on Jane Austen and like her going to a ball and stuff. So that sounds neat. Then I got The 100. This is a TV show edition, I think. This is by Cass Morgan. It is a TV show and I've heard it's kind of cool. I think it's about they take like 100 of us or 100 teenagers and they start a new life like on Mars or something, and then things go awry. So I'm excited to check out this sci-fi. Then I found Dark Life by Cat Falls. This one I think might be a mermaid tale, but it's definitely an ocean tale. So I'm probably going to read this really soon while it's summertime. But it looks really cool and scary and fun. And the lead in this is a guy, which is kind of neat. Then, don't make fun of me, but I found Twilight, the graphic novel, and I got it for like 25 cents, and it looks really cool and emo and dramatic, and the illustrations are cool, and I just thought I would check it out because I still like Twilight no matter what anyone says. Then I got Dorothy Must Die and The Wicked Will Rise by Danielle Page / whatever that company is. I'm not going to get into politics right now, but I do want to read these because I love Wizard of Oz and I still think a story is a good story. I think there's a third one too. I've heard that the second and the third one aren't that good, but this is basically about Dorothy being the villain, so kind of Wicked-esque a little bit. But yeah, I'm excited to read these. And, ooh, they have really cool covers. Look at that. Underneath, she's got a little dress. And then under Wicked Will Rise is the Wicked Witch. How cool is that? I mean, honestly, if I don't like these, I might just display the naked covers in like a Wizard of Oz section on a bookshelf soon to be in my future. Then I got Unearthly by Cynthia Hand. This is the first, I think, in the Unearthly trilogy. It is so pretty and shiny. I don't know anything about this one. I think it might be about fairies or angels or something like that, but I'm gonna read it. Then I got The Goddess Booth Camp. I mentioned this in my July wrap-up. This is by Tara Lynch Childs, who wrote the Forgive My Fin series, who I love. And this is basically like a twist on kind of a Percy Jackson. Not a twist on Percy Jackson, but kind of in that realm. Phoebe is the descendant of a certain goddess, and she goes to camp to learn how to be a goddess. And Tara Lynch Childs is just absolutely hilarious. Her books are like reading fantasy contemporary books. I don't know, you need to give them a try. I think this one might be middle grade, but I'm really pumped to read it. Then I got Reboot by Amy Tintera. Sorry for that like light flash. Reboot by Amy Tintera. And this one is, it says 5 years ago I died, 170 minutes later I woke up. It's about like, I don't know if it's robots or just like restarting your life or something, but I think it's dystopian and it's epic reads, which I love. And yeah, there you go. Then I got 2 Neil Gaiman books, and you guys, I had a bad Neil Gaiman experience the first time around, so I'm hoping that the kids book and whatever this other book is gonna like redeem itself, because otherwise I'm done. But I got The Ocean at the End of the Lane by Neil Gaiman. I think this one is a young adult or an adult. It's very, very short. It's like 170 pages. Some girl drowns in a river that she calls an ocean or something. I don't know. I got it because it was Neil Gaiman and it was short and everyone loves Neil Gaiman. Then I got The Graveyard Book, perfect for Halloween. I think this one has cool illustrations in it. This one won a Newbery Medal. Excited to read this more in the fall. Alright, we're almost there. Okay, I found this awesome book. This one I got for free for donating some books. The Greek Myths and Wonders books for boys and girls. This looks like a Barnes & Noble classic edition. It has the like silver shiny pages. It's got like leather bound and the built-in bookmark. And I love Greek mythology, and it's just a really beautiful, beautiful book. And I like having these. I have the little princess like this. And also I found Anne of Green Gables, which is the same kind of thing with the silver pages. And oh my god, it's so pretty. Look how cute that is. I'm pretty sure these are both Barnes & Noble like classic editions. And this one, these also have like the original illustrations in them, or pictures or whatever. But yeah, these are gonna look gorgeous on my shelf. Then I found Peter and the Secret of the Rundoon. This is the 3rd book in the Peter and the Starcatchers trilogy. I love Peter and the Starcatchers book 1 so much. I listened to it on audiobook because Jim Dale is the narrator, and I listened to pretty much everything that Jim Dale narrates after Harry Potter because he almost, I think he did win an Emmy for narrating Harry Potter because it was that good. So if you guys have not listened to Harry Potter on audiobook with Jim Dale, go and do it now. But anyway, I'm so glad I listened to Peter and the Starcatchers because there's a twist on Peter Pan and it is so well done, and I'm really excited because now I have 1, 2, and 3 and I only need 4 and 5, and I'm sure that I'm gonna love them, and they're by Dave Barry and Ridley Pearson. I finally found some Percy Jackson. I was gonna order a box set or have one ordered for Christmas because I could not find them anywhere. No one's letting go of Percy Jackson, but I finally found The Sea of Monsters in hardback, The Battle of the Labyrinth in hardback, and The Last Olympian in hardback. I have not read them. I think I read book 1 like a long time ago, and I was just kind of like, and I was pickier then, but I'm really excited to go and marathon it. I'm kind of playing bingo with my books, so once I get book like 1 and 3, then I'll read them all, but I have them now and I'm so pumped. Continuing on with Rick Riordan, I got the Demigod Diaries, including new short stories. I think it's kind of like novella about Percy Jackson and like the other books that he's written. The Red Pyramid and Son of Neptune. This is the okay, I think this is the Magnus Chase series. I'm not really sure. Rick Riordan confuses me because his covers look similar and something like that. But anyway, oh, The Heroes of Olympus. It says it on there. This is the Heroes of Olympus series. I'm really excited to read these too, so I have book 1 and 2 of these now. The last book that I got, another Rick Riordan, The Hidden Oracle, and this is the Trials of Apollo, in the Trials of the Apollo series. So very excited to read all of the Rick Riordan madness because I've only read 1 book and I need to catch up. Okay, you guys, thank you for sticking with me if you did. That was a super long book haul, but I am not kidding you. I got all of these books for like $45, which is like the most I've ever spent in a month. Normally I spend like 20 bucks and I have like 50 books. So we'll see. I'm going to try and power through and read a bunch of these and see what I like. And hopefully I will not have as big of a book haul next month because it's getting like kind of crazy. I've been doing 30+ book hauls, but I'm also very behind in major series and novels that people love, and so I'm excited that I'm finally getting caught up, and then I have some new decor for my room and my bookshelf. So thank you guys again for watching. My name is Macy. I'm the Bright Side Girl, and I will see you guys next time on The Bright Side. Bye!